y'all, it's Shannon. So I wanted to come at you with a little holly haul. So I went and visited my parents, and I haven't been home in a year. I did take like all the proper precautions. I had a plan, the whole shebang. I tested twice there, and it was a very expensive trip. And since I had all my work trips canceled basically throughout the year, I'm just gonna say I went a little insane at Christmas time and bought a bunch of stuff. In fact, some of it's having to be shipped back. There you have it. So that's probably several months down the road. Anyways, so I just thought I would start with some of the stuff that I ordered and bought in store. And yeah, this is basically just the notions. So from Snap Source, because I have the Bias Bespoke Grommet, and I had ordered they have a pearl snap setter basically edition that is like standard size pearl snaps. And so, bag. I already had that, so I just bought the edition, and then I bought some of the actual. Here's the snap setter. It works really nicely. I bought some of the Bias Bespoke brand pearl snaps just to make sure in case I got the wrong size or in case like it just didn't work. But yeah, they're all like the standardized sizes and they worked really well. So from I think it's called Snap Setter. Snap Source. That's where I bought it from. So I bought a bunch of different colors, and the reason this one is missing is because I snapped some things. So I made my dad a shirt for Christmas using a Hawaiian tribal print that I got at a local fabric store here, and I will try and remember to insert a photo here so you can see it all in its glory. I bought several different pearl snaps that I thought went with the color scheme of it so that he could choose whatever, and also conveniently they're in colors that I really like, so I was like, yeah, I can use that up, kind of thing. You know how that works sometimes. And since I was going there and I wanted to do it, I was like, it made sense to ship it there because then I could also. So what I made him was kind of a mock-up because I wanted to make sure the fit was correct and the sleeves didn't need to be shorter or whatever. And next time I will make them ½ inch shorter on the sleeves, but everything else was a perfect fit. But Snap Source had really cool pearl snaps. This is the size 18 standardized. If you have the Dritz pearl snap setter, these will work. And they have way more colors and options than anywhere else I've seen that outside of ordering direct from China. It was, I think, $4.95 for 10, or you can get 100 for like $15.95 if you're doing a bunch of like shirts. This is called the white button. As you can see, it's because it's got a button. And I thought it was super cool, so I picked up a set of those. I also picked up the color jade. My dad chose the color turquoise, so that's what's on his. And it actually went really well because it's kind of got a little bit of blue in it to like represent the water. So, and then this is the pearl snap in white. I just went with kind of like I said, colors that I thought would go really well. And then lagoon. Again, it's really pretty blue. The lighting in here is not great tonight, so. And then the color violet, and this is for me for a person. But yeah, so I was really excited to get that. And then as I was having the growing pains of doing this, I also had a 50% off coupon at Joann's, so I bought the Dritz Pearl Snap Setter just in case, because I was like having problems with figuring out how to getting these like. I will show you at some point if that's something you're interested in. I really do love this one, and I love the interchangeability of this compared to the others. And I also love the fact this is all metal. There's no plastic pieces on this. So that's really nice. And then it sounds so silly, but like I went through because I'd gotten more into sewing and I had so I used this as my practice shirt. This is the calls. It's a women's shirt, and I didn't want to do the collar stand, so they have an option to do it without. It looks really nice. Actually was really surprised at how much I loved this color on myself. And yeah, so I just did the ivory on those because I feel like the ivory color goes with a lot of stuff. And if you look at a lot of men's button-ups, the ivory is generally a standard color that's used on them a lot. Not so much white, but like ivory. At least that's kind of what I noticed. Anyways, I went through my mom's little sewing kit because she hasn't sewn in probably 2 or 3 decades at this point. She lent my sister her sewing machine when hers crapped out, but my sister's an amazing sewer, so me not so much. Anyways, so I went through it, and Mom was like, just take whatever, So I got like a whole thing of silk pins, and some of these, I'm sure most of the stuff is quite old. And then A long time ago, there was a home ec class in high school that was like sewing basics, and so this was actually a long time ago in econ. There was like a sewing basics, so I've always had bad handwriting. So anyway, so I grabbed that when I saw that in there, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So, and then she gave me one of her seam rippers, which I really dug, and I picked up this. I just thought was such beautiful thread. Like, I loved the color. Anyways, so that's all I got from SnapSource and stole from my mother's. Well, it's not really stealing if she told me to take it, because she hasn't sewn a decade and stuff. So I'm very excited, and I have an aunt that like my grandmother has like a had an old singer, and anyways, we had talked about like me kind of getting it from her because she doesn't have kids and stuff, and but I don't think I can do that where I live because I'm just too close to the ocean and it's all metal and like a leather belt, and it'll rot. I did make it to Joann's. Good sales. So they had like buy two get one free on like all notions, and it included like all of this stuff, including like adhesives. So freight check I felt like was something you really need, and I can get it here, but like it was a 2-pack, so it was a good deal. And then the Dritz Mark Begone marking pins. These are water soluble inks, and the water soluble ink I really wanted the white one. That's why I bought it, to be honest. And then I haven't really been able to find this here. It's probably here somewhere at one of the local sewing stores, but like sometimes this stuff sells out so fast it's hard to get it back in stock, and it's basting adhesive, so I took that baby on flame. I got some more marking pencils just because I think they're really handy to have. They had this like rayon linen blend on sale for like $7 a yard at Joann's, so I just picked up 3 yards of it. So I thought that would make like really nice slacks. Oh, I used my 50% off coupon to pick up the snap pliers for pearl snaps because yeah, I wasn't gonna not, like I just wanted to make sure because I was having paranoia about like having problems getting that to snap, but it was just it's user error on my part. That's what I'm gonna. But I'm still glad I've got it because it's very handy. So, oh, some scissors because I needed those, and it was it was all on sale. Like that buy two get one free. Oh, and then I also got some pin tape, and I got Stitch Witchery, which is somewhere but not in this bag. It might be in the other one. I don't know. And then I picked up. So we do have interfacing, but the interfacing I tend to find here is like it's the super cheap Pelham one that's like $1.99 or $2.99, but like if you pull it apart, like you pull on it, it'll rip. So this is woven. They had woven and knit interfacing, and it was all half off. So I picked up basically, I think this is the shirt tailor, and then the knit, black and white, and both of these I picked up a yard. They had it was a nylon rayon blend, like an elastane, elastic, whatever blend, and I thought these would be really good to do like yoga waistbands because I've been watching Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles, and I'm like I wear a lot of black and navy pants, so I thought perfect. And then I also picked up an additional yard of each of the woven in black and white, and then I picked up another yard of the knit, and then they had the shirt the tailoring like interfacing that I had bought before, but like again where I live I just have been not been able to find it. And then they had like again like buy two get one free on the binding, so I picked up some of that stuff. But like we just I mean because of where I live we just don't have sales on it. So that's all I got from SnapSource and Joann's. I think minus the free witches. Who knows where it's at? Like I did get that too. It's here somewhere. But I'm really happy overall with the Pearl Snap Center. It does a good job. There's definitely user error. I need to fix this one. Again, that's all me, not them. But I do really love this shirt. It's got really great seams to it, shape, and I enjoy it. So that is all for this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. There's more to come. Don't you worry. There's more stuff here. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments or questions, stuff. I mean, I'm basically planning on doing like, kind of want to do like more like button up and then like woven style shirts because I have a lot of woven material that I picked up, especially over holiday because they had great sales. I hope you enjoyed this, and do me a huge favor, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye!